What's up guys, Flick here and welcome to another episode of the West Ham Career Mode. We've got a busy episode once again today, continuing on in the transfer window. But first off, I want to thank you guys for the support that you left on the opening episode of the third season. The response was great and I'm really glad that you guys are excited about another season. I'm really excited about how this team is shaping up and I think we can make a couple more transfers in this episode to make the team even stronger. As for the transfers, I'd love to add John Stones to the team as our first signing in the episode. I think this team needs a couple more English players, and John Stones would suit that bill. He's got great stats, he's a quick center back, and his technical attributes are amazing. The next area I'm looking to improve is that left back position. I think Vendel is our first target for that, and we might have to settle for another one. Andrew Robertson wouldn't be too bad, and Kurza is another option for us. And as for the center defensive mid position, I think we could use a bit more depth. And last year I considered signing Amarte, and I think he would be the perfect person to sign as long as we do have the budget. He could be a bit costly, but you know, you guys wanted him last season, so I don't see any reason that we can't sign him this season. And if we still somehow have the funds left over, Inaki Williams might be my last signing. He could be a super sub, wherever position we might need him. As for the matches today, we have a Community Shield match against Manchester United to end off July, and then getting into August, we have our first match in the Premier League against Leicester City away from home, so hopefully we can pick up 3 points in our first Premier League match, and then a big match in the Copa Europe against FC Bayern. This is going to be our first chance to test our squad against one of the strongest teams in Europe. And since we do have matches in the Champions League this season, this match against Bayern is going to be a great way for me to experiment, see what works, see what doesn't, and hopefully improve the team before the Champions League begins. We do have a transfer offer to start off the episode. Petersburg are looking to pick up Ben Mills, and this guy does have a good amount of potential in front of him, but I don't see him really playing at that left back role, so we will accept this offer and get about 600,000 added to the team. Should be about half a milli after we do get the funds allocated. Mönchengladbach are getting back to us and say they're only willing to spend 23 million on Griezmann. There is no way I'm going to be accepting that kind of offer. I'm going to stay hard at 30 million. And that's the bare minimum I'm willing to sell him for. Another transfer offer, this time for Sean Kelly, and there is no way this guy is going to fit into the subs or even the first team, so we're going to accept this offer from Bohemian FC. Shrewsbury have put in a bid for Oscar Borg, and this guy, again, he's not going to fit into the team. 63 rated left mid, and we're going to take the $250,000 for him. Alright, so upon inquiry, Leverkusen said they want us to give them 22.5 million for Vendel. That's a bit pricey in my opinion, so I'm going to start with a 10 million bid. And that is quite low, but I don't really see myself spending too much on a left back. We'll start with that, see what they have to say. And we've got some fantastic news. Borussia Mönchengladbach have matched our 30 million asking price for Antoine Griezmann. As long as the contract negotiations do go through, that's going to open up a lot of funds for us and allow us to make some more signings. And there it is, confirmation that Antoine Griezmann has been sold. Luckily, we did sell him to a Bundesliga team, so that's good. We don't have to play against him this season unless we do play him in like Champions League or something, but we get an additional 25.5 million added to the budget. So with the extra transfer funds, we're actually able to increase our offer for Vendel, and it's going to be 17 million now. I have a feeling Leverkusen will accept this. We'll also be looking to bring in John Stones, and I'll be starting with a 15 million transfer offer. And here's the team that we're bringing out for the Community Shield match against Man United. I've decided to start Zarate as well as Batshuayi at the striker position. I just don't have enough of a reason not to start Zarate yet. I am pretty intrigued to see the lineup Man United is bringing out for this one. There's been some transfer rumors already that David De Gea is on his way out, so we'll see if those do come to fruition and David De Gea is transferred out of Man United. There's Memphis. Memphis bursting up the pitch. He's going to try to cut inside, and a little bit of poor defending right there. The shot right at Arrizabalaga though. Ruben Neves able to find Maro. He's going to play it out wide to Hesse. He's got space in front of him. Going to have a big touch, and now he's going to try to Berba spin inside. Gets by Luke Shaw, and he's got some space. Going to go with the near post shot. De Gea up to the task. Good save from him. Nah, no way they're going to get onto this. Memphis, he's going to put that away across the keeper. Arrizabalaga really should be making those kind of saves, and how did Memphis even get that much space? The defense must have just completely shifted over to the right, but it was a good through ball to find him. Arrizabalaga got to do a little bit better on the save. Well guys, I'm not going to lie, that half was absolutely horrible. Only one shot on target compared to Man United's 6. We have to change something against the Barclays Premier League winners from last season. Zarate finds Payet. He's going to play to some space. Now Batshuayi, tons of space in front of him. Can he get around this defender? That's the real question. Some space here. Can he have the shot on with his left foot? De Gea makes the save. All right, we'll be using our changes here to see if we can change the course of this match. And of course, these preseason matches do have unlimited substitutions, so might as well utilize them. Just gonna find Antonio. We'll see if he still has his form from last season, because he needs to get a goal for us right now. Go with his left foot right at David De Gea. At least he's testing him, though. And I just realized Neymar is currently on the ball for Manchester United. They are going to be tough to compete with this season. They've just made so many transfers. Benzema, Neymar, just to name a few. And there's the full-time whistle. Manchester United still very difficult to beat, and they do win the Community Shield 1-0. Hopefully we can play a little bit better once we play them in the Premier League. We've now got a transfer offer from Crew Alexandra for Leo Chambers, and he has played a couple of games and hasn't exactly performed poorly. But again, I don't think he's going to make his way into the starting 11, so we're going to accept this offer. And Everton are not willing to part ways with John Stones for only 15 million, so we're going to have to increase that price. Well, I had a feeling that they'd accept it, but there's the official confirmation. Leverkusen have accepted a 17 million bid for Vendel, so now we have to get into the contract negotiations. He wants 70 grand a week. We're going to give him the 3 years and crucial first team player and see if he does accept. And Everton still aren't budging on the 20 million offer, so we're going to increase it just a little bit up to 23 million now. Our first match in the Premier League will be up against Leicester City. I've only made one change to our starting 11. I'm going to be starting Orfa over Sebastian Young, just to option for a little bit more pace and try to exploit those wings in this match. And here's the Leicester lineup for our match at the King Power Stadium. I'm ecstatic about this match because it's going to be a debut in the Premier League for quite a few of our starting 11 players. We'll see if they can make an impact and show that they can handle one of the top leagues in the world. Oh, Payet does well to get around this defender. He's going to try to find Iheanacho here on the right-hand side. He's going to see someone in the middle. That's a beautiful through ball played. Entep. Oh, he's fouled. No foul given. Are you kidding me, ref? He got none of the ball there. Lawrence on the ball. He's going to play it inside. Now it's going to be Okazaki. Let's get this one away from him. Here we go. Payet starting the attack, and now it's Iheanacho. He's got tons of pace. He's going to cut inside. Going to be able to find the pass. One more through ball. Hesse just had to get it between the defense. Unfortunately, unable to split him there. Schmeichel doesn't have many options, though. Payet just has to turn him here. Come on, Batshuayi. I need you to score for me right here. He's going to try to cut inside. Have a shot. Why not? Schmeichel with the save. And Huth is going to calmly clear that one out. At least we're getting some shots on target in this game. Come on. It's Ruben Neves on the ball. He's going to play this one inside. Entep does a really nice fake shot. Across the keeper. No, it's blocked. Well, here we are at halftime, and we've played an alright game, getting a couple opportunities, not doing so well in the possession aspect, but we're creating chances. Leicester really aren't testing Arrizabalaga. So again, I'm looking to get on the counterattack as they move forward. We'll play it down the wings, use the pace to our advantage, and get a couple of goals. That's the plan. Is he on? Is he on sides? Okazaki, get out of here. Wow, he hits the freaking crossbar. Clear this one out. Do not let him score. You know, Leicester playing like they play in real life, just coming out of nowhere and nearly getting a goal. Play this one short to Hesse. He's going to try to swing this one around. And can we get inside the box here? Antonio trying to split the defense. Have the shot. Get to it. Oh, Brighton makes the clearance. I can't believe it. Pretty uneventful start to the Premier League season. A 0-0 draw against Leicester City, who, in complete honesty, they've given us trouble since season 1 of this career mode. And that proves to still be the case. Hopefully, we can make a couple of transfers, improve our defense. Not like it mattered in this game, but get some attacking options. Well, it looks like Vendel is going to be one of those players that are a pain to sign. He doesn't feel like the move is going to suit him because he's a top player at the current club. Well, Vendel, I'm offering you a crucial first-team player for our club. Basically means he wants more money, so we're going to upgrade this all the way up to 85,000. That's a 15,000 upgrade. I think he'll accept it this time around. Still none of our transfer moves have been confirmed, so we're going to jump into the Bayern match. This is our starting 11 for this one. I've decided to give Mahrez the start at the right wing, see if he can be a player that scores some goals, because we just need to find some goal-scoring options. We've really lacked in the goal-scoring department thus far this year, so whatever players get goals, I'll give them starts. Let's get into the match against Bayern. We'll take a look at this Bayern team, and they have a very interesting lineup. Isaac Success is their starting striker. They've also signed Paul Pogba, so some interesting transfers for Bayern Munich. Noble. Okay. Here we go. Nice bit of passing. Mark Noble should have put that on target. You got to do better, especially coming from an experienced player. Vidal plays the space. This is a great bit of passing by Bayern Munich. Unfortunately for them, Success was offsides. Was not successful in his goal-scoring endeavor. Antonio getting by a couple players now. Plays it in the middle. This has got to be an easy finish for Lanzini. Oh my goodness, how are we not scoring these kind of goals? We scored them all the time last season. Well, the halftime scoreline against Bayern Munich is not a bad one, still 0-0 against one of the better teams in Europe. I'd say that their stats are a little bit better than ours, but they have been moving pretty far forward on the attack, so I'm looking to get on the counterattack here in the second half. Antonio, this is really good. Just play the through ball and finish it first time. Finally, we get a goal, and it's Mauro Zarate. Who else would it have been? The guy that scored so many goals for us last season gets what might have been our first goal thus far this year. Great stuff by him. We're up 1-0 against Bayern München. Mario Götze on the ball. The World Cup goal scorer is going to send this in. And they still have it. It's Costa now. We got to close him down, guys. Riedewald putting his body on the line to save a goal. Played in the middle. Again. We've gotten by him. Mauro Zarate. Can he make it 2? It's 2-0. Mauro Zarate, 2 goals against FC Bayern. I don't know what to say, guys. You can't explain this. And what a result for us, guys. We finally managed to win some sort of preseason tournament. The Copa Europe is ours. And let's get that trophy. And here it is. Mark Noble finally getting a chance to hoist up a trophy. He wasn't able to do it so much last season because he was either brought out as a substitute or he was suspended for the match. So that's a big moment for Mark Noble. And yeah, I think that's a good way to end off the episode and finally get some momentum going into this season. If you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Until the next episode of this career mode, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.